Hi everybody. Today we're having David Gilligan. He's my magical friend. He's doing magics. So, David.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about how you started everything.
Like I think most magicians, I got interested in it as a small child. There was a television show on every week where a guy did a magic show, and I was just amazed by everything every Sunday night. And so I asked my mom to buy me a little magic kit for Christmas. And so she did, and I practiced and did little magic shows for my neighbor kids and things like that for family. And then in junior high school, I learned how to play guitar, so music took over.
Okay.
Music was kind of cooler than magic at that age, so I played guitar for many years. And then about 17 years ago, I met a guy at a restaurant, with a deck of cards, and he, for 2 hours straight, just blew my mind.
Wow.
And I had known a couple of card tricks, just over the years I picked them up. And I said, "You have to teach me. You have to."
Okay.
So we worked out a deal, and I took lessons from him. And then he taught me professional card magic.
So he had no problem like teaching you or anything?
No. We went through a little time period where he came to trust me that I'm going to keep the secrets and not just learn the tricks so I can go and post it on YouTube and say, "Oh, this is how it's done," or something.
Okay.
And once he understood that I really had a genuine interest in learning it and performing it, then he gave me all his secrets.
When you were a kid, was there any big magician or famous magician that you felt like, wow, I'm going to be like this person?
Well, back when I was growing up, it was Doug Henning and David Copperfield.
Okay.
They were the big ones that had the big TV specials. And even though I enjoyed doing magic, I knew that I wasn't going to be a big stage illusion type of magician. I wasn't going to be making airplanes and the Statue of Liberty disappear or tigers or something. I always, from the beginning, knew I liked the small close-up tricks.
Okay.
Now, from a performer's standpoint, I wanted to have the same charisma, the same professionalism, be able to look at an audience and make them think, what's going on, the mystery of it, and that's all the entertainment side of magic, which I really, really enjoy. Because anybody can learn how to do a trick, but to actually make it entertaining and create that atmosphere so that someone can be like a child again and go, that's the art form of it, and that's what I really enjoy about doing what I do.
Was there ever any kid that approached you and said, "Hey, I want to learn from you"?
Yes, yeah. I mean, I get that a lot. I mostly perform for grown-ups at corporate events, so I'm not performing for children, young people. Although at some events, festivals and things, families will come and there'll be somebody who's really interested. So I have a friend that owns a wine store in Parma, and her son is just turned 9.
Okay.
And he loves Harry Potter, and he loves magic, and he loves it. So I had actually gone and done his 9th birthday party. And as one of the presents, they hired me to give him some lessons. So I haven't actually gone and sat down with him and started teaching him yet, but it's in the plan, this fall.
That would be nice. Yeah. Now, usually you do your magics for adults and corporations, stuff like that. So who actually contacts you and how they get to the point of contacting you?
I am at a few local restaurants and bars every week. Every Monday, I'm at a place in Parma, the West Creek Tavern, and then every Thursday, I'm at the Fairview Tavern in Fairview Park on the west side of town. And a lot of times it's the people that come in and they see what I do and they say, "Oh, can you come entertain me and my friends at our dinner party or at our barbecue?" Or the company I work for, they're having a banquet for employee appreciation. Can you come and entertain while people are waiting for their dinner and things like that?
So if they want to contact you they can contact you also through email and stuff like that?
Yes. Most of the thing, Gilligan Magic on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Is my magic page, and I do 90% of my business just through Facebook.
Okay. So just Gilligan Magic on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's cool. Do you have any magics that you brought with you?
We were always up for a little something.
Okay, let's do something.
I've been working on a little something because I believe that everybody can do magic. It's all, as I study how the brain works and how people can be tricked by illusion and things like that. We also find out some interesting things about what is possible mentally. So you can take the deck and shuffle them up here. So as I flip through the deck, you just say stop whenever you would like and pick a face down card wherever you say stop at.
Okay. Stop.
And take the next card. Don't show it to me. Yeah. Right. So you can show it to the camera, show it, everybody remember what it is.
This is this.
And then take the deck of cards. And take the rest of them.
Okay.
And put it back in the middle.
In the middle?
Yes. Anywhere you
like. Not on top or in
just the middle, and then shuffle them up.
Okay.
So there's no way I can know where your card is.
Okay.
And then we have the box here. You take the box whenever you're, no hurry. Whenever you're satisfied, you can put them inside the box and then close the flap of
Okay.
I have another deck of cards here. And what I would like you to do is picture your card in your mind.
Okay.
Except the one that is in this deck. Yours is still over there.
Right.
So, in your mind, I want you to call to that card in your mind.
I'm calling it.
Calling it.
Don't tell me which one it is.
Don't tell me what, because this, you can see this one. This is what happens. So if you call to that card.
Okay.
In fact, say the name of your card out loud.
To say out loud?
Say it, yeah.
Okay. 9 diamond. Whoa! That's crazy.
And this is the type of thing that the mind...
You had no idea from the beginning which one I'm going to pick.
Well, you called to it. You were the one that made it come up.
This is amazing.
Of the box.
You know, tell me what the magic is, how you do it.
Well, maybe a little later.
But that's a secret. This is cool.
So I mean, there's all sorts of things that people can do without realizing that we can do. So.
All right. So besides doing card tricks, you also do rope stuff?
Yes.
And stuff like that?
Ropes and coins. And
which one is your favorite?
Me personally, I like learning about cards because there's so many different things that you can do with it. You can do physical sleight of hand and card manipulation. You can do just fancy shuffles and things where it's just your fingers moving around and fancy things like that. You can do psychological things. There's just a lot of things you can do with cards. But the audiences they really like my rope tricks.
Okay. Yeah. Did you ever end up chopping up or cutting a woman?
Just this last year, because most of the time I stroll around from table to table at events, entertaining people at one table and people in those small groups at a time.
Okay.
In the last year and a half or so, I've been working on a small stage show.
Okay.
And so in my stage show, I don't really need an assistant yet. But as I plan on doing bigger stage things, this last year, I was actually starting to work on that particular trick. Yeah. Surprisingly, the first half of it is really, really easy.
Okay.
Cutting them in half. But the second half, putting them together, very difficult.
Really?
Very difficult.
Okay.
Last year alone, I went through 7 assistants.
Wow.
I had to get new ones all the time because I can't.
Always when I see it on TV, I'm thinking that the hardest part would be the beginning, not the end of it.
At the end, just a saw and, you know, clean up the mess afterwards. But, but getting them back together, I always have to apologize to their families, and I couldn't finish. No, I'm joking. No, it's not a trick that I do.
Oh, you did mention to me last week when we talked, because I asked you if you ever done tricks, because you're doing tricks for adults. So I want to know if you're doing tricks in bars with alcohol and stuff like that.
With the actual drinks, yes. And I had been working on a trick, particularly with wine, where you take a glass of white wine and you pour it into another wine glass, and it turns into a glass of red wine. And then you take the red wine and you pour it either into another glass or back into the glass, the first glass, and it turns back into white wine again. And so that's something I was working on over the winter time, and I've kind of gotten away with it because in the places that I'm at, because I have to walk around from table to table, it's hard to carry wine glasses and things like that. But that's something I'd like to put into my stage show. So that's something I've been working on.
Now, beside the drink, the alcohol itself, do you do also magics with the glasses or the bottles, like making them disappear or?
Yes, I have a trick where I make a bottle of beer turn into a glass of pop.
Wait a second.
And everything.
Wait a second. So you're taking a bottle of beer.
A bottle of beer.
And just transferring it into a glass?
Yes.
It's tricky.
It is tricky.
That is tricky.
Because my story is that I'm not really that much of a beer drinker. And I would actually just prefer to have a glass of pop, and then I have a glass of pop and the beer bottle has disappeared. So I also have one where I have a can of pop and a bottle of beer. And without touching them, they switch places, and one disappears and one appears. And then more beer bottles just start appearing, and I fill the table with beer bottles out of nowhere.
That's amazing. I would love to see that one time.
Oh, well, maybe we can hook that up sometime.
Yeah. Actually, tonight you're performing where?
Well, today is the 3rd of July, so I am performing in Independence, Ohio. A lady is having a big party in her backyard so they can watch the fireworks for the city of Independence. And so I'm going to entertain all the people there. And then I'm doing, again, 2 of those tomorrow for the 4th of July in Cleveland.
Okay.
And also I'll be entertaining people at the Parma's 4th of July parade tomorrow in Parma.
Wow, you're busy.
I'm trying to be.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
I like that. So now I think it's the portion where we'll go on live on Facebook.
Okay.
And then we'll see if people have questions or,
Sure.
So we'll see how it goes. So now, if you want to watch the live session we did on Facebook, go to my Facebook page, Shai Azulai. I will put the link below. And don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you there. Thank you.